Hello, Commanders fans. Another round of news starting now with all the updates about our Washington Commanders. This is fast, direct information with no fuss. If you're new, sign up now and make sure you don't miss anything about the team. And don't forget to like it, which is the energy that moves the channel. Let's get started. Attention Commanders fans. The light is red. The alert is on. Washington has no more time for mistakes. Either this team takes the leap now, or everything goes down the drain. At the center of this time bomb, a name that few are talking about appears. Johnny Newton. If you think he's just another rookie, you're very wrong. Dan Quinn's message is clear. Newton needs to transform from promise to reality, and fast. And the question that won't go away, is he ready? Or are they putting a huge weight on the shoulders of someone who hasn't proven anything yet? Washington is tired of being a supporting player. Now, they want to be the protagonist. The arrival of Jaden Daniels has changed the key to the attack. The attack has a leader. It has a face. It has an identity. But what about the defense? Who's going to hold the fort when the trenches start to collapse? Remember that feared defensive line? Forget it. Chase Young? Out. Montez Sweat? Gone. Jonathan Allen? Goodbye. Only Darren Payne is left, and he can't do it alone. What used to be the team's base today is its most vulnerable sector. And now, who are all the chips on? Johnny Newton. The rookie season? There were flashes, but the NFL doesn't live on flashes. It lives on results. It lives on delivery. The bar has been raised, and whoever doesn't keep up is out. The front office has even made some moves. They brought in Javon Kinlaw. They brought in Dietrich Wise. But these are emergency reinforcements. They are not the solution. The solution needs to come from within. The solution is called Johnny Newton. If Newton makes the leap, if he fixes his biggest weakness, defending the run game, the Commanders' defense can transform from a hole into a wall. Now, if he fails, forget it. Forget the Super Bowl. Forget the playoffs. Forget any chance. The offense can be explosive. Jaden Daniels can work magic. Deebo Samuel and Mclaurin can fly. But if the defense keeps giving up 130, 150 rushing yards per game, no offense can fix it. And now I'll throw it to you. Do you believe Johnny Newton can handle this? Will he shut up the critics? Will he become the anchor this defense so desperately needs? Or do you think the board made a huge mistake by bidding so much on a second-year player? Talk to me here in the comments. As a follow-up, an update has arrived. Attention, Commanders fans. The light is red. The biggest name on the offense may be out for the season. Terry McLaurin issues a stern warning. And the question is straightforward. What is happening in Washington? This is no joke. This is a crisis at the door of training camp. The man who carried this offense for 5 straight seasons, 5,000 yards, 5 years being the man of the team. Now he's out of training, and he wants a new contract. If he doesn't get it done, the bomb explodes. McLaurin's message is clear. No new contract, no camp. That's right. The most reliable player on this offense may not play in 2025. And look, that changes everything. It changes the plan. The season changes. The future of Jaden Daniels changes as he needs McLaurin to evolve. Adam Peters, the new GM, arrived promising to change everything. He promised organization, planning, and commitment to those who deliver on the field. So, where is this commitment, Peters? Because if there's one guy who deserves to be paid, that guy is Terry McLaurin. Without McLaurin, the offense is blind. Jaden Daniels loses his GPS on the field. Who can hold him back? Deebo Samuel alone? The rookies? Without Terry, this offense loses its identity. It loses power. It loses soul. And while someone would say, oh, he won't have the courage to miss the season, be careful. The NFL has seen this happen. Players less talented than McLaurin have already crossed this line. They've already held out. They've already been out of games. This could indeed become a reality in Washington. So, what would you do in GM Adam Peters' place? Pay Terry now and get this sorted, or hold the pressure and let the broth spill? Is McLaurin right to put pressure on the team? Or is this putting the project at risk at the worst possible time? Comment now. I want to hear from you. Attention to close the updates. Situation arrives. The past knocked on the door, and the question is clear. What if Washington had done everything differently? Get ready, because this bombshell will leave you speechless. Pro Football Focus just released a controversial redraft of the 2012 draft, and the verdict is shocking. You know that quarterback that everyone loves and hates? You know that name that was embargoed in the history of the Commanders, both for success and failure? Robert Griffin III was deleted from this history. That's right. According to PFF in the redraft, no RGI. The one who takes that pick is him. Kirk Cousins, the guy who was drafted in the 4th round, became the 2nd overall pick in the redraft. That changes everything. This changes history. This changes the team's legacy. And just look at the numbers. Kirk Cousins has 11 seasons above 70 in the PFF grade and 5 seasons above 80. Do you know what that means? Consistency, safety, longevity. Meanwhile, RGI, a career marked by injuries, broken promises, and what could have been a revolution, turned into frustration, and more. It wasn't just Washington that would change everything. The Colts would have left Andrew Luck aside to choose Russell Wilson. The Vikings would have selected none other than Bobby Wagner, who is now a key player for the Commanders. And even Ryan Tannehill would have moved up in the draft, go to the 5th overall pick. The draft that seemed to seal the future of several franchises was actually Russian roulette. Now I ask you, what if? What if Washington had chosen Cousins as the starter from the beginning? Would there have been a Super Bowl in the pipeline? Would there have been stability? Would there have been years of chaos in the pursuit of quarterbacks? Or do you think that, even so, the team's problem has always been bigger than the quarterback? Respond here in the comments now. I want to know your opinion. Next, Commanders. Did you like the video? Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It's very important that we're together. Thanks for everything, and let's go Commanders!